Hey kids, Dad here. Just about to head to the gym. It's a Sunday, and I just wanted to share a quick lesson, something for you that I think is really true. Well, I know it's true, but it's so counterintuitive for kind of like the world we live in today. And it's the difference between like and love. So literally every movie you see, or almost everybody's personal experience of love, of falling in love as you get older, will actually be like. And it's interesting that the world sort of explains it this way, because it's like you fall in love in all the movies and everything you see, and it's just this incredible feeling, and and it's just gonna last forever. And then you see people that split up and they say, well, I fell out of love, or I don't love them anymore, or whatnot. And in fact, we're actually going through this right now with a friend of ours that basically exactly that. They just fell in love with somebody else on a trip, and in 2 weeks, and they decided that they're going to leave their family and everything for this new person. And so I just want to quickly explain the difference between like and love. Like is all about me. Like is a feeling. Like is how I feel. And when you do meet somebody, and you'll have a whole bunch of different relationships, I'm sure, like through school, and then as you get older, in terms of just feelings for people. Like is something that is, kind of like euphoric, and, you can't stop thinking about this person, et cetera, et cetera. But that is like. And what I mean by that is that's novel, it's new, it's exciting. And eventually that will wear off. And it'll transition to love. And love is selfless. Love is thinking about the other person. Love is acts of service. Love is sacrifice. You can't have love unless you sacrifice. Even with you little two, as a parent, when we love you just endlessly as children, I have so much love for you. But I think a lot of that love that comes for kids is because as a parent, you don't actually get a lot back from your kids, especially when they're small. And what I mean by that is that, you're taking care of them, you're serving them, you're changing their diapers, you're feeding them, you're helping them change their clothes. For years and years and years, you build this bond where you're serving and taking care of your kids. And you get a lot of satisfaction and joy out of that. But that's also what I think love is that when you truly put the other person first and you love on them, you cannot help but feel better about them. Whoever you choose to serve and take care of and love, you will love them more. Like that's the crazy part. And so that's kind of what I want to share. And I think a lot of people start transitioning and thinking about kind of like me and my feelings and what am I getting, and and how I feel today. But but if you begin to love that person more, you will actually feel better about them too. Here's a powerful lesson I learned, which is something that I actually need to keep reminding myself and practicing. But I learned it where it was, for your spouse, your significant other, and really when you get married, pray for that person and encourage them to pray for you, and on their own terms. And I heard this because it's like when you actually pray for somebody, like let's just say I'm praying for you, your kids. I do it for you often at nighttime, or if I'm praying for your mom. When I'm praying for her, I am literally asking the world and everything for that person. I am putting that person first. I am wanting the best outcome for them. And in doing so, it moves my heart. It positions me into a position of love as well. Because even in that act of praying, you are serving. You're just doing it without actually an act of service. You're doing it from a mental standpoint. You're doing it from a praying standpoint. So that's really my lesson today, is just, I think, this lesson for you could really help shape your life, because you'll have an insight that a lot of other people don't realize, which is the difference between like and love. And you'll see it play out in movies. You'll see it play out in all sorts of stuff. And just keep that in mind as you grow up. I think it'll be pretty powerful. Now, don't get me wrong. You shouldn't be in an abusive relationship. You shouldn't be in a relationship where you are being put down or hurt, and you're just thinking, I just need to keep loving this person. You need to have wisdom on that, and you need to talk to people that you trust in those situations. And there are times, I think, that are best for relationships to part and to end. So I'm not saying that a relationship needs to be a one way, or you just got to be together. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying if you use the right wisdom and guidance, hopefully you'll be able to find a mature individual as well that you partner with that also understands this, and you'll have a phenomenal relationship. But you will build a relationship on serving one another and putting each other first. Even when something goes wrong, you give them the benefit of the doubt, and you just love on them first. So that's really my lesson for today. Wish you kids well, and yeah, just enjoy the day.